Welcome back to the channel. Look what I got. Wave Ceptor WV-59 says A right here, but I believe the correct number for this is WV-59DE-1AV with module 3054, as you can see there, but it's represented as an A, and I believe this is the one that came out here in the United States. And then we have this one, and they look exactly the same. They are both multiband 5, as you can see. Look at the antenna right there. Look at the bracelet. The difference is this one, let me see if I can get it to focus. You see it has a J and the module is 3053. So this is WV-59DU-1AV. They both came out in 2007, but this is the Japanese version. And they function exactly the same, but the circuit board is a little bit, it has the same shape and everything. You could interchange them, but the Japanese version has a few more parts. And when I got this one, the glass was all scratched up. I've had them for a little while now. I just got a little anxious and I cleaned them up. Glass is acrylic, so easily scratched, but also easily to fix. And this one came completely damaged, battery leaked. I have pictures, I'll put it up here. I didn't think I was gonna get it to work, and everything works except the light. No light. And we're gonna open it up. This one, everything works. It has an EL light. There is a new model, or a newer model, that has LED lights, right? And there's also a different version that comes with a rubber strap, and instead of a blue line, it has a red line. I've been trying to get one, but you know, don't know yet. So got the O-ring here finally. Been waiting for this. 102-43083. You can see I got two of them. This one already has a new battery. This has a used battery that I had laying around. This one came in with a used aftermarket strap, not the original one that says Wave Ceptor. Short one doesn't fit my 7.5 wrist. So I got a couple of adapters here. So it is 20 millimeters, and I have some 20 to 22. I'll be installing some 22 strap that I have laying around here somewhere. And to fix it, because the antenna was also messed up, I had to resolder it to the board. I had a bunch of things that I had to resolder on the board. And the glass was all messed up. You can see it had a hit right here. I think I did a pretty good job sanding it down and polishing it. And this one too. This one didn't. This one has a hit right here. Ceram oxide. I do have a video. But since it's acrylic, it polished it real quick. So this one is, there's a version of this that you could get on Amazon right now, but it has the LED lights, not the EL lights. I got this used on eBay. You can see the LCD is a little bit different, as you can see. The color of the antenna is different, but the module is exactly the same. You can see 3054. So what I'm going to do is transfer the module from this to this and vice versa, and just gonna keep this one laying around somewhere because I don't really like this shape. Don't really like it. Humidity level right now 34. It's been raining all day, but it's going down. I got the heat mat going. Like I said, I've had these now for maybe 2 months, maybe, waiting on the O-ring to come in. And they've been receiving time every night without any problems, as you can see. What I've noticed, other than the motherboard being different, is that on this WV-59A, when you do an AC reset, the first time zone that shows up is in New York City. This one, the O-ring was in such a bad shape, I had to cut it just so it would sit inside the channel. See? So it's in pieces. I also had to lube it so it would stay there. Like a little piece right here. So this this particular one with module 3054, 3054, it's known for having a slight problem where you would like put it and then all of a sudden it will come, you will come back, and they call it the 2005 reset. And the problem is that this right here would not clamp down the battery like with a lot of force, and if you knock the watch right, it would kind of like lift. It did it right there. Look, you see how it reset itself? So if you're using the watch, right, and you bump your hand somehow, it'll reset. It'll do like an AC reset because the battery kind of like jumps up and it lifts from the contact. So in order to fix that, you have to slightly bend the clip here, and maybe we're gonna raise this here. Maybe it won't happen on this one, on this other one. Let's check it out. Yeah, this one seems to be working fine. Yep. So let's put this battery to that. To take this apart, it's not like other watches where you just poke at it and everything comes off. It has clips. So this area right here is where the antenna goes, and right here, well, I'll show you later when I take it out. So you got one clip here, you gotta undo that, you gotta pull it back. Got another one here, pull that one back, pull this one to the side. There, and then this other one here. If you try to force it, you might break something in here, and you can see that now it comes off. And as you can see, the LCD stays back with the zebra stripes here, and this little zebra stripe here is for the EL light. And I've already did a test where I transferred this motherboard from this watch here, and the EL light worked. So let's take a closer look here. And to take this apart is kind of difficult because it has a bunch of clips. Let me see if I can do it so I can show you. So now I gotta push down the antenna because it has like a little tape here. Most likely it's gonna break again. It's so fragile. There. So there's the chassis. Here is the little speaker spring. And as you can see here, I had to resolder the two little cables for the atomic time antenna. And on the Japanese version, it has an extra one of these here. Now the way the light works is, I don't know which one is it, but one of these kind of multiplies the voltage and gives the light more power so that it could turn on the light. So I don't know what went wrong. Maybe it's this guy right here went wrong, or this one over here went wrong. So obviously I can't buy those parts, so it's easier just to, do a transfer. I think I paid $15 for this watch. So these two right here control are in charge of the speaker. These two, if the speaker goes bad, even though you have the spring in place, it's most likely these went bad. So keep an eye on that. All right, let me see if I could put this back together. All right, so the PSO speaker goes here. Let me see if I could do a bend job here, so when I transfer it to the other watch, it'll do a better job of compressing the battery. Not that I'm gonna use it, but it'll be a good to know. Yeah, I should be wearing gloves, but I don't care a lot about this watch. All right, let's put that one to the side. So they use the same O-ring. I have not opened this one up yet. The battery on this is probably almost bad because the digits are not really, they're not that dark. This O-ring doesn't look half bad. Doesn't look bad at all. Alright, so yeah, I can tell that nobody's been in here. Let me see if that's true by removing the battery. Yeah, somebody changed the battery here. It's got one of those cheapo LICB batteries and some dog hair. Let's do the clips. All right, now we lift. If you've never taken it out, it's gonna come up like this with the LCD and everything. What you gotta do is separate it. Put it here to the side. that there. Pay attention to the EL light zebra stripe. Should be right here. Look, it's in there. And this one looks in way better shape. But remember that other one had battery leakage. So this one been receiving time also, atomic time, without any problems. So let's push the button first out. That's another thing I don't like about this watch. It doesn't have springs on the buttons. Man, that's a lot of dog hair or some kind of hair. Go backwards like this. The antenna sits at the bottom on this one. And I push the button with my stupid finger. There. And you gotta make sure that their buttons are pushed out because it's kind of fragile. So once you make sure that you clear the buttons here, the little stub, now you can push it in and you're going to see the clips clip in place. There. I don't know if I should do the same thing here with this one. I should. I'm trying to lift that a little bit. Put that little spacer there. And the battery is a 1620. We got a new battery. I got some Renata batteries here. You can see I already tested these. And these two came out no good on this watch. So I'm going to test them again. Everything works except the light with this battery. Make sure everything is clipped in place. All right. So if we hit adjust, you see how it starts blinking in NYC? If I hit adjust on this one, after doing an AC reset, the first thing that's going to blink is Tokyo. Right? All right, let's do the check the light. Oh, I think the light worked. And no, it didn't. It only worked once. And again, it's not the module, it's the battery. Nope. It worked once. So I've been having problems with these Renata batteries. They are a hit and miss. Sometimes these chip ones work better than the Renata. Let's try out the other one. When they work, they are awesome with this hair. It's incredible. Got it. All right, let's do another test. Worked once, and it doesn't work again. See? So it's like they don't have enough power. Maybe they'll work if the watch has like an LED light that doesn't require that much power. But it doesn't work with an EL light. Here's the one that I've tested before that works. Make sure this is clipped nice and neat. Oh, now this one doesn't work. Look at that. So that's 3 batteries down. Nope. So this one died in the package. Tried it once and it died. Isn't that something? So let's try out the cheap one. LIC. LIC doesn't work either. Let's do an AC reset just to make sure it's not that. Sometimes that could affect it. There he goes. All right, let's try that other Renato battery again. So this is the one that didn't work at all. Let's do an AC reset, because I think this one is gonna work. There. Let me see. There. Perfect. Perfect. Maybe I should try the other 2 batteries also, because I've only tried them on this. Doing an AC reset also just to make sure to see. Okay. It's working. Yep, stop working. And they stop working. So they work twice. So definitely the battery is bad. Let's try the other one. AC reset is done. Worked once. Worked twice. 3 times. 4. 5. Oh, this one might pass the test. Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, this is a different module, so only one bad battery. I'm gonna leave it in. I'm gonna leave it in and keep this one over here as being good. And that other good one, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put that other good one with the other module when I put it back in the other watch. So let's lube that O-ring. Close this watch. I have to put an O-ring on this one too. So this one goes, it has a little tab here. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to change that battery out. I don't know why. Or it could have been, you know, because that other module had that battery leakage. I've also cleaned this. And close it up. Let me start these two. Luckily, that's my last two Renata 1620. I got a Panasonic. Panasonic is just a little bit more difficult to get. Because the problem is you have to buy from somewhere that you know you're not going to get a fake battery. That's something that you have to worry about. All right, let's put this one to the side. Let's put this one together. So, the first thing we got to do is take the zebra stripe off. Do a little cleaning here. Drop in the LCD. There. And now bring this guy in. Like this. Set it down. There's another little zebra stripe right there. The two in the corners are exactly the same, so you don't have to worry about left and right. So the one that comes with LED lights doesn't have all of this. Whoops, I moved the phone. Doesn't have any of that. It has like molded plastic. Let's drop this guy in. see, did I clear the buttons? I think I did. Clip, 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 clip. All clips. Alright, so you can see since I bent it, now it sits like further up. Let's bring that new battery over here again, the good one. Got power. Let's do an AC reset. There. No light. So yeah, definitely this board is bad. So I'm not gonna leave a perfectly good battery in here draining. See, now it's a little bit tougher to get the battery up, but got it. I'm gonna put back this Panasonic, which is not that old. All right, let's do an AC reset again. There. Put this to the side. All right, let me loop this. Let me clean this up a little bit, and let's get some strap for this, and I'll be back. All right, check it out. Got signal. No more resetting itself. I'm gonna go with these straps. Supposed to be leather, but who knows. I like them because they got that blue stitching. Goes with the blue line. And I decided to use the chrome adapters instead of the black. And I'm gonna use the original spring bars if I can. Let me see. Because the original spring bar have a thicker tip. Let me see if they fit here. Oh yeah, they do. The quick disconnect that came with the adapters is very thin. And it'll probably pop out. Alright, it's in there. Check it out. How do you like it better? With the stainless steel original bracelet or leather? It's brand new. I think I bought this, I think it's 2 years ago, when things were cheap on AliExpress. I think I found a deal where they were like $3, and I bought a bunch of them. I like it. I think if I use the black, it'll look maybe weird here. I think the chrome version looks better. I don't know. Did you know about this model? Did you know about the wave receptor model? I kind of like it. It reminds me of a Cartier tank, but with accurate time. What do you think? Gives me that feel. You know, it doesn't look nothing like it, but it gives me that feel. I like it. It's weird, light, atomic time, and I like it. That's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Peace out.